Welcome back. Driving at home. We're going to be looking today at a ad for a car that we're interested in, and we're going to ask ourselves questions about it that you can use when you are looking for your vehicle to help you get to the bottom of the actual car that's available, and also to work out some ideas for negotiating for the car. So we're going to dive in to look at this car that we have here for sale in Tennessee. It is a 2009 Honda Accord LXP sedan. LXP, P meaning performance. In any case, we have a car here that looks like standard issue Honda, except we have a hood scoop on it. These cars did not typically come from the factory with a hood scoop. They were not muscle cars, they were sedans. Even the performance model would not come with that hood scoop. Let's move on. We got another picture that shows us that it has aftermarket wheels. Well, these wheels look fairly clean for this car, so we're not going to worry too much about it. However, you want to put this in the back of your mind that we might have a car that has been modified to a certain extent. When cars are modified, that's when we can sort of have a notion that there might have been some things done to the car that were not standard. Again, not the deal killer, but something that would make us want to dig deeper and also ask questions. So here we go, looking further at the car. We have the other side view here, which looks pretty nice, pretty upstanding looking. We have a manual transmission inside, showing here in the center console that shows us that that would be a more of a performance oriented version of an Accord. Looking around, looks pretty clean. We have some change here on the seat. We have a few little specks of, I don't know, items of belongings that are kind of dirty looking. Again, not a deal killer, but something you want to keep in mind. Maybe this car had questionable housekeeping, but then again, maybe the seller just wanted to get it up on the board here to sell it without having to go through a lot of rigmarole cleaning it. On one hand, that would give pause to purchasing this car, but it also might give us a route or an avenue to work out better a better deal if we realize that the basic car is decent, but that they've not done a lot of housekeeping on it. So they could be dirty, but they could have also done, you know, a pretty good job of maintaining the car. So we are going to look further at the pictures that are available, and we're back to looking at the exterior, which overall looks pretty good. We look at the ad content, pretty standard, 98,000 miles. They do tell us it's a manual transmission here, which is good. Lines up with what we see in the pictures. Gray interior, gray exterior. Everything is lining up. It says it's got 2 owners. May or may not be true. We would only know that by doing a auto check or a Carfax report given the VIN number, which we do not have that here. So seller's description is very short yet sweet. It's a good car, nothing bad, and it has a clean title. So nice to know. So what's our prognosis here? Looks like somebody that has kept the car in a pretty good condition. We think it is a fairly experienced modifier of a car. They have done a pretty clean job of the modifications they've done. They have lots of things that hang off of the rearview mirror, and they like bumper stickers on the front bumper. So, all told, probably a car worth looking at. And so then what are we going to do? We are going to send them our regularly used verbiage in our questions that we send to them. We do not send them a lot of questions to begin with. Our icebreaker question is always the same for these cars that are pretty well established that they have a timing belt. Is we ask them what was the last time the timing belt was changed. You can watch our prior videos to get the reasoning why we asked that specific question, but it has a lot of meat in it for sussing out what this seller is all about, how well they've done with maintaining the car, and what have you. Check out our other video. I'll put a link up here. I'm going to send that note to them, and we shall see what their response is. They will not respond probably within the time that this uh, video is over, but we will get back to you with either a comment below showing what the response was, if any, and or another video coming up in the future where we will detail this deal. Shall it move forward, or should it move forward? So thank you for joining us. If you have a car that you want us to analyze for you on whatever, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, an actual dealership website, send it to us. Give us a message, send us a message, or drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Check out our other videos and check back in for our next time together. And don't forget to keep driving it home.